Oh, you have got to hear what Lacey Evans had to say. You remember her, right? Well, she was actually released by WWE on August 16th of 2023 after a lengthy run, right? She had a pretty good run in NXT and a somewhat run on the main roster. Kind of a polarizing type of character, and it wasn't just with fans. In fact, it was with wrestlers behind the scenes, something that we're going to discuss in this video, because the story that she shares, you got to hear it. It's that good. She's the type where they tried to replicate her so many times, and she was really a pet project of Vince McMahon. Initially, she was pushed really, really strong out the gate, title contender and all that, but for whatever reason, she just didn't necessarily click with the fan base, despite being a former Marine. And hey, you got to give her credit for that. She has talked about the fact that she actually wanted out of WWE, and she had her request granted. Something that she talked about in this video, or rather, interview. You get the gist. Anyway, so she was on the Power Alphas podcast, which is hosted by former WWE star Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatoli. And she talked about how she's not afraid to tell people what's on her mind, and that she's addicted to success and work. And so this is what she had to say, because evidently her mouth got her into some very interesting situations backstage, to the point where things almost got physical. This is what she had to say. Not that I give an S to begin with, how I lasted 7 years in WWE. This same mouth is the same one backstage. I can't tell you how many dang times, how many dang fights I almost got into. I verbally told them every time I'll work at McDonald's before I ever sit back and have anyone talk to me the way you talk to me, because you feel I owe you something. The only thing I owe is working my butt off to have a good match. Back there, there's no darn way I'm going to let anyone talk to me just because you walked roads that I haven't walked. It's been a few times. Luckily, the powers to be like me enough each year. I just got a little bit more. WB has been great to me. They've been awesome. I invested every bit of my money. I haven't taken out loans. And I'm in a good place because I'm smart. And she then talked about addiction and everything like that. And she talked about how she was never someone that infamously would stand outside Vince McMahon doors and wait on him for meetings. She just didn't have time for that, she said. And she went on and so forth. So clearly a very proud woman, rightfully so. A very strong background, rightfully so. But it definitely sounds like she rubbed the wrong people the wrong way. And if management wasn't in her corner, well, she wouldn't have got to where she got to begin with.